You are Javier Guevara.
Yes.
Mr. Guevara, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you have done. You need to understand that you're making a lifetime decision today where this DWI will be going on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. This is important because if you get pulled over in the future, the first thing an officer does is they look at your record. And if they see that you have a prior DWI and they go to your window and they smell alcohol or they smell anything funky, it's probably not going to go well for you. And what we're doing today, from now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
Even if you have a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car because it is a humongous risk. Giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Under federal law, you give up the right to appeal. That's why I said, once you plead guilty, it goes on your record, it will be there forever. Knowing all this, do you still want to do this?
No. Sabiendo todo, quiere seguir. Habiendo toda la información que le dio, pues quiere seguir. Yes.
Speak to the offense of driving while intoxicated, guilty or not guilty.
Guilty.
One more thing you need to understand, Mr. Guevara. DWI is big business in Texas. There's a $3,000 surcharge that would normally apply to you now as a result of you pleading guilty. And if you don't pay it, every $100 you owe, you sit 1 day in jail. I will waive that for you now because we all make mistakes. But I'm telling you now, if you continue to make mistakes where you endanger my public, the next DWI, it is a $6,000 surcharge. And like I said, if you don't pay it, $100 that you owe, you sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand? If you want to get lit, take an Uber. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck to you, Mr. Okay. Jason Fisher, right? Okay. So, Mr. Fisher, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense, you're also charged with failure to stop and give information. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail with 72 days credit on the DWI second, and they're going to dismiss, I would assume, the FSGI.
And there's kind of a felony that was keeping him in custody.
Got it. Is this what you want to do? You need to understand, Mr. Fisher, that from now on, if you pick up any more DWIs, you'll be looking at yet another felony. We're not asking for much, man. All we want our streets to be safe. Here, we have a second DWI and a crash. What's it going to take? Kill someone? You know? Do you want to end up with a 50-year sentence? Next time you ever get into a car and you get pulled over, all officers do is they look at your record, and that's all they care about. So if they pull you over, they see that DWI, FSGI, DWI, possession, and they come to you and they smell alcohol or dope. What do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to be nice? Probably not. Don't get into a car if you've had anything to drink. You understand? Are you sure? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. This will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated, second offense?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. I am going to suspend your license for 2 years. Do not drive until you get a license. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck.
Judge,
Judge, okay.
Yeah, he's in custody, so I mean, it's,
On Mr. Avalar,
okay.
and I believe defense, I wanted to ask about bond conditions, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor. So yesterday, I believe you gave him a $5,000 bond. He picked up a big offense for violating bond conditions. Your Honor, it turns out that the facts are that he had stayed away, the woman who he was in this issue with, her house caught on fire, burned to the ground. She called him, asking for assistance. He said, hey, I don't know. I don't think I can be talking to you. And then 2 days later, she got into a car accident where her vehicle was totaled. And she said, please, I have nowhere to go. Can you help? We said, look, I'll help you find some place to go and I'll drive you there. And that's it. In the midst of driving her there, he was pulled over for no registration.
Calls Murphy's Law is what it's
And
called.
she said, I've got bad juju.
You know?
It confirmed all this.
Yes, Judge, so,
Go ahead and bring him out, Avalar.
Judge, the prosecutor on the case did call the complainant. She pretty much gave nearly the exact same story of her apartment burned down. She was just trying to get a ride. They have not had contact up until this point. So we are not ready to offer a plea today because it is a new case.
Sure.
But we are okay with a PR bond at this point, just given the circumstances and the facts.
What do we do about conditions?
Conditions, we would still like to keep that no contact in place. It seems like they didn't have an issue up until this point with it. So we would just reinstate that no contact.
I will ask for a short reset, Your Honor, but from speaking with the CW, she communicated to me that the whole thing was a misunderstanding. She feels safe around him, and honestly, she'd like for them to be able to have contact. The way she communicated to me, the initial situation was they were arguing, a police officer was coming by, so she flagged him down so she could stay away from him. And then while talking to the officer, she showed him, like, look at this message. He said he's going to do this to me. But that's in the course of how they normally communicate to each other. And she didn't feel afraid. The officer just took it to that next
How about
level.
the assault we talking, happened in the assault?
So Judge, I believe the case for us right now is a terroristic threat. So we're just looking at the terroristic threat
Morning.
charge.
What's jail?
Tiring.
It sucks, right? It's supposed to suck. That's what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do. You can't do stuff on your own and think that good things are going to happen. It's what I was telling your lawyer. It's called Murphy's Law. What can happen will happen. I get that you may be trying to help someone, but a court order is a court order. And when you don't follow them, bad things happen. And that's why I'm saying, you know, I mean, maybe it's divine intervention that like you get pulled over right on the day that you're trying to do this. So really. Now, both of them are in agreement for you to get a PR bond because really, it's not a capital case. But you have to understand that court orders are court orders and they're still there. If you want them taken off, if you want to do something different, you have a lawyer and you ask a lawyer to help you out. But you just can't do stuff on your own and expect good things to happen. Now, state is still asking for you not to have contact with this person and as of right now. So I'm going to give you a PR bond now because they're both in agreement. I'm telling you now, you do this again, you will not get another one. I promise you on everything that's holy. Do you understand? If you want something, ask. We can always address it. We can always fix it. Just don't do stuff on your own. That's when it goes sideways.
Sir.
Give me questions. Okay, so I'll grant you a PR bond. We need it on both cases, I think, right? So do you mind filing a new no contact order now? No weapons, no contact. Don't for the moment. Perhaps time will heal all wounds. Perhaps after some time, you know, after she speaks to the complaining witness, things can change. Just don't do it again. All right?
Judge, I believe there is a order for emergency protection in your queue. It was filed the 30th, so it should be in there. Do you want me to file another one?
It's 255-1405. That's the initial terroristic threat.
Yes, there was a protective order signed on February 13th.
And then
You okay with that?
he's made bond.
Okay, done.
I understand, Your Honor.
Made bond on the VPO already?
Oh, right. So we'll just leave, and I didn't do anything to the VPO. So we'll just give a PR bond on the
Can we
terrace.
reinstate the PR bond?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so just a reinstatement on the.
Whatever's easier.
Okay.
Are we good?
Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
So hold on, let me take, okay, we're good. All right.